Gay Lesbian Bop. Happy Pride Month. Hey, everybody.
Hey y'all.
Welcome back to Vivid
Vivid
Voices with your
Voices.
host, Eric Blue.
And your host, Jay Marie.
And today we will be discussing Billie Eilish's newest album, Hit Me Hard and Soft. I've never listened to a full Billie Eilish album. Now, I definitely have songs here and there that I would like, but I think I just assumed she wouldn't be my cup of tea because she's an alternative artist. I love Ocean Eyes. I love I Don't Want to Be You Anymore. And
Mm.
sometimes I listen to Therefore I Am. I like that song too. And then I like Bad Guy as well. So I've only listened to a handful of songs, but this was my first time listening to a full album by her. So let's get
Mm.
into the stats before we talk about the music. Billie Eilish earned the biggest US album debut of her career with Hit Me Hard and Soft. So she debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 with Hit Me Hard and Soft at 339,000 units sold. That's great. Let's get into the album. J. Marie, what do you think about the album? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. I played it through, and of course, my little sister's next door. I heard it louder than I was listening to it in my room. And honestly, I love Billie Eilish for her vocally. Miss Mama's is her the
Mm-hmm.
talent vocally is just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And I never really sat down and listened to Billie Eilish because I know Ocean Eyes makes me cry. And I feel like when I first
Mm-hmm.
listened to that song, I immediately got emotional. And I'm like, I don't know if I can handle Billie Eilish because she's just vocally and just the soothingness of her voice and just how you can just feel it through the music. It
Yeah.
made me cry. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
when Blue was like, yeah, let's do it. I'm like, I don't know because Billie makes me cry. But this
Oh.
album, it really honestly spoke to me in a different way because I actually sat down and dissected this and listened to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I could relate to a lot of literally almost half of this whole album.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, because it told the story from the beginning all the way to the end. And at the very last song, it's like it circled everything together, brought it
Yeah.
home, and just gave it to you like, this is what happened. But yeah, this how I'm presented to you, literally. Loved it.
Yeah. It was an enjoyable listen for me too. I like her individuality. I like how different she is. She's like I don't really know too much about her music itself, but I like Billie the person. She's different. She wears these big baggy clothes and she has her own voice and her own tone, the way she sings. It's like it's really fucking cool. But yeah, let's get into it. So, Skinny, song number 1. To me, that song was about having to conform to fit societal standards, your weight, your age, etc., etc.
Well, I guess I got a different perspective from that.
I
Well,
mean,
from
that's fine.
when I heard Skinny, it it felt like to me that she was like reflecting or thinking about a past relationship, and
Hmm.
like
Yeah,
maybe
that too.
like the word spoke out to me like when she said, "Do you cry?" And she was, you know, saying more things than that, but it just felt as though she reflected about a past relationship or something she had been through. And just kind of, Skinny was just that her opening up about, well, this is
Hmm.
how I thought about my past. This is what I think about in my past relationship.
Hmm.
And, I just want to vent it out, let it out a little
Hmm.
bit more.
Hmm. Lunch. What I got for my notes is gay lesbian bop. Happy Pride Month.
I didn't mean to laugh, but it just
I
how
mean,
you said
that's great.
it.
When the lesbian community gets their hands on the song, they wear it the fuck out. Like "Honey" by Kaylani. Like all the lesbians was playing. I like my girls like honey.
Right.
It's a bop. I like it.
I got from that it gave very much flirty. It gave fun.
Hmm.
It's like it's like some like it gave to where like she wanna be on some spicy shit with
Yeah,
somebody. Like,
yeah.
we just having fun for the moment. We
Like
chilling.
yeah, you just
Like,
want to flirt. Like I can
yeah,
see
like let's
everybody else
dance.
keep dancing. Let's
Let's
dance.
dance. That's what that gave, yeah.
Chihiro.
My perspective from that one, from listening to that song, here we are coming from lunch, like, it's giving, like, lunch is like giving, just let's dance, and then
Mhm.
that comes on, it's like, all right, I'm getting a little serious with you now,
Mhm.
hold on, I'm getting serious with you,
Mhm.
but it's like now I'm starting to see red flags while I'm trying to get serious with you. Like when she says, saw
Mm.
you turn around, but it wasn't your face. Said I need to be alone now. I'm taking a break. How come when I return, you were gone away? It gave like, now that we have like we're past the spicy part. I wanna get to know you a little bit. I wanna get more serious. But mama, what's
Mm.
going on? The flags, I'm seeing the red flags, and it's like, do I avoid them? Do I try to keep getting to know you a little bit? Like,
Mm.
that's what it gave.
Ooh.
Like she's getting a little bit more invested from lunch to now. So yeah.
Ah, okay. You're doing your homework. Oh, okay. Cause like I haven't really had much to say. I don't know if it's my understanding of the song. I just have a few words for each one. But next one, Birds of a Feather. I have a heart by that one because I like it. It's bop. It's also going TikTok viral. I love that song.
I got to piggyback from the third track. So it's like, okay, so
Mm-hmm.
you're seeing some shit, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like you're overthinking it once you think about it. Like, okay, well, what the fuck I was crying for? And I believe she says that in the song. Like, what
Mm.
the fuck am I crying about? Like,
Right.
this shit lit. Like, okay, like she might have a, the red flag might be there, but I mean, can we live in the moment? Like, for my notes, it's like, despite of her still having that worry and that heart, like that hurt in the
Mm-hmm.
back of her mind, like, okay, the red flag
Mm.
is still there. It's like, fuck all that. I want to, like,
Yeah,
let's
living in the
chill for the
moment.
moment. Yeah, let's live for
Let's
the
not worry
moment.
about what's to come or the future. Let's handle things as they go.
Yeah,
Mm.
that basically what that song gave.
Can't change the weather, might not be forever. But
Man.
if it is forever, that's even better. Come on, Billy. Come on. Wildflower. To me, that song was about living in the shadow of somebody's ex.
When I listened to that song, it's like, it felt like to me she was having a conversation with her friend, or a
Hmm.
friend was talking to her about dealing with a current breakup, or
Hmm.
someone that they thought they really loved, and it's like a haunting fever for them. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's like, when you're talking, when you talk to someone and they
Hmm.
have like a breakup attack. It's like one of those moments when you reflect on the breakup, and you go through one, and it's like eating you alive, and all your emotions all over the place, and it's
Hmm.
like you just talking to that friend. It's like she was having a conversation with, it was a song, and it's like she's having a conversation with herself, but it's like she's in her friend's position, and she's in her position listening to her friend vent to her.
Right. She says, I know you didn't mean to hurt me, so I kept it to myself. And I wonder, do you see her in the back of your mind? In my eyes. You say no one knows you so well, but every time you touch me, I just wonder how she felt.
Mm.
Valentine's Day, crying in the hotel. I know you didn't mean to hurt me, so I kept it to myself. Come on, Bills. The greatest. I love the production on that one. When
Come
she's
on.
like, "Man, and I the greatest." So that
Man.
one to me is about living up to someone's expectations to
Mm-hmm.
or surpass their expectations, or in order to excite them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that's also about like her relationship with the entertainment industry and the public.
Mm.
Like, oh, I didn't cut myself down so much for you, where's my reward? Do
Mm.
I get rewarded for this?
Dang. So my personal thought of this is like, I guess I was in a state of, because that's why I said this album was personal to me, because it was like, this song reminds me of when you finally snap back into reality of,
Mm-hmm.
damn, here I am giving my all, and I'm not getting the same amount of what I'm putting in.
Mm-hmm.
All the begging, the pleading, telling this person over and over again how you feel. And
Mm-hmm.
what you see is that throwing off this relationship and waiting for them to shake or change, at least. When she say, all
Mm-hmm.
my love and patience, all my admirations, all the times I waited for you to want me naked, made it all
Mm-hmm.
look painless. Man,
Mm-hmm.
am I the
Yeah.
greatest?
Mm-mm.
God damn. Yeah, I felt that one. I actually,
Mm-mm.
a tear came down my eye on that one. I ain't even gonna
That
lie.
kind of reminds me of like guys being like, "Oh, I just want a good girl. I want a good girl," and you putting you through yourself through all this pain and this bullshit. Like, am I good now? Am I a good girl? Am I considered a good girl? Oh,
Mm.
you know, for you to want me, I should do all this and lessen myself and cut myself down and be smaller than what I actually am. Like, oh, I'm the greatest. I'm the best girl. I'm the best girl ever. But it's like, you don't get rewarded for that. You just come
Mm.
out more of a scarred person from that kind of
Right.
experience. L'amour de ma vie. That one, I just have realizing you're better off without someone. I thought I was depressed or losing my mind, my stomach upset almost all of the time. But after I left, it was obvious why. Because for you, I was the love of your life, but you were
Mm.
not mine.
Mm.
Mm.
My.
It's like, wish you the best. Let me move forward with my life. Bye, girl, bye. Like,
Mm. Girl,
mhm,
I felt this one. Literally, this is my favorite one. And I said in my notes, I feel like I'm at this stage. That song is literally where I'm at in my stage, the
mhm,
stage of life right now. It's like you could tell from this song right here. It's like, okay, from the first song to now, bitch, I'm over your shit. I'm over the bullshit. It's like I wanted to make something work and I wanted these things to happen. I wanted to love you. And it's just like, what the fuck? All the excuses, like all the promises. And
mhm.
it's like, what the fuck am I here for
Yeah,
at this
exactly.
point?
What am I here for? Better
Right.
off without you. The diner. I wrote stalker. The boy is mine.
Man,
Reminds me of I'm the bad guy. Dun 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 dun. You think she's scared of me? I don't see what she sees, but maybe it's because I'm wearing your cologne. Dun dun. Bad guy. Let's give a stalker. Stalker. The boy is mine.
that's in my notes.
Mhm.
I said it gives me fucking stalker vibes. Like it gave like someone being a fucking maniac and obsessing over a relationship that
Mhm.
is just done, cooked, finished, finito, all of that. And it's
Mhm.
just like you're being weird about it. Like, all right, let's cut it off. We're done. Like, close the curtain.
Mhm.
Exactly what I put. That's crazy.
Bittersweet. I wrote, can't be together, but meet me in the hotel and we can bang it out.
I love that. I love that. Okay, hold on. You got straight to the point. Like this is what it is, and here I am,
Meeting
four
at
pen
the
fucking letters.
stars.
When I heard this song, it gave me like I was in a dream. Like my brain instantly
Mhm.
went to like dream movie mode. I had to. This song I actually put on repeat more than the whole
Mhm.
album. It was this song. It's like picture this, Sicily. It's like you telling yourself, "Yeah, I'm moving on. I'm not dealing with this person anymore." But
Mhm.
in your dreams, it's like there it's telling you different. It's like your dreams and your mind is like you still have that person have a place in your heart. It's like you still love them. That's why you dreaming about them. You can't get over them.
Mhm.
And it's like you dreaming and hoping and hoping and dreaming and hoping about the what ifs or
Mhm.
what if that could have happened or if I would
Right.
have stayed this long. And then it's like towards the end she's like she snapped back and it's like
Mhm.
damn, this whole thing was just a dream. Like,
Mhm.
what the fuck? It gave me
Mhm.
dream vibes.
Last song, Blue.
This song wraps everything up. It's like
Mhm.
with this song, she took all 9 songs, and when she
Yep.
came to the 10th song, it's just like she basically summed it up for you. It's like
Mhm.
all of her emotions and feelings towards this person of interest. You can tell that she's now coping with the fact that this whole relationship is falling and failing
Right.
before her eyes. And she has to understand and she's just basically okay with this person now. Like she's just like, okay, despite of you putting me through all this hell mentally, physically, emotionally and all that, I'm okay with it. I just
Right.
gotta deal with it now. Like,
Mhm.
I'm here for the long run, so, you know, it's okay.
Right. And what really stuck with me was where she's like, you were born bluer than a butterfly, beautiful and so deprived of oxygen, colder than your father's eyes. He never learned to sympathize with anyone. I don't blame you, but I can't change you.
Mm.
Don't hate you, but we can't save you. You were born reaching for your mother's hands, victims of your father's plans to rule the world, too afraid to step outside. paranoid and petrified of what you heard. But they could say the same about me. I slept about 3 hours a night. I could say the same about you. Born blameless, grew up famous too. Just a baby born blue now. I don't blame you, but I can't change you.
Hmm.
Don't hate you, but we can't save you. Like, yeah, what you went through was very unfortunate with your upbringing and your parents and your trauma and whatnot. A lot of people like to rely on their trauma as to the reason for the way they treat people, but that
Right.
doesn't mean I have to sit here and let you do me any type of way because of the traumatic experience that you've had. Maybe I can
Mm-hmm.
relate in some way. Maybe I've had a similar upbringing as well, but that doesn't mean you can just treat me any type of way. I got to let you go. I can't save you. I can't change you. So it's up to me to get up and go.
I felt that.
Hmm.
I literally felt that. Like that's what it is. It just seemed like, with them lyrics too, I'm okay. Like she felt like, just gotta be okay with it. It
Hmm.
is what it is. I
Hmm.
just gotta accept you for you, quote unquote. That's
Right.
basically what it felt like.
You did your big one, Billy. I liked it. I enjoyed this listen. It was something different for me to listen to. I really enjoyed it.
Same.
Maybe I'll go give her previous albums a chance to see.
Yeah, definitely. And with my little sister being the Billie Eilish fan, I couldn't run away from this album. I really was emotional a little, like a lot through this album, especially with
Hmm.
um bittersweet me closing my eyes and really going into listening to these songs, especially that one. I mean, I feel like altogether this album is like, to me, it's telling like the different stages of dealing with or going through a relationship. Like
Hmm.
it basically tells you the stages of what she went through of being in a
Right.
relationship, how she met them, going like, kind of peekabooing in and out, like, I see your red signs, I see your
Hmm.
red flags, but it's like you touching fire and it's hot, like,
Hmm.
ooh, do I want to do that? Then you get a little serious. Now you start, the bullshit comes in, and then sums it all. It's just like, I just got to deal with it. So
Hmm.
I definitely give this album a 7 out of 10 only because I was very emotional with this one. And I don't know if I would listen to it again. I have to listen to it on a good day.
Kind of like with
But
me in Torture Poets Department. I think
yeah,
I gave it a 7 too.
I had to give this one a 7 out of 10 only because it really it took me out of my comfort zone to really listen to Billie, because
Right.
vocally and her melody, and it's just like she makes me cry. This is one
Hmm.
artist that will literally take me there. So it's like I had to give it a 7 out of 10. Would I listen to it again? I don't know. Maybe when I'm feeling a certain way, maybe, or
Hmm.
on a good day, if I want to try to listen to it, yes. But
Yeah.
7 out of 10,
Yeah, I agree. I'm loving all these personal, relatable albums that have been coming out this year. The double
definitely.
edged, like sometimes it's too personal. Like, oh, I can't listen, but like it's relatable, but it tugs at your heartstrings. Like Eternal Sunshine, Torture Poets Department. I'm loving it. But okay, you guys, that's gonna be it for "Hit Me Hard and Soft" by Billie Eilish. This has been your host, Ari Blue,
And this has been your host, Jay Marie.
and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye, you guys.
Bye.